someone to earn, not just. Welcome to day 198 of our Supersize You annual challenge. You can give somebody money, you can give somebody resources, and that solves their problem today, right? It's like the old teach a man to fish and you feed him for today. Okay, we need to start over. Give somebody a fish, they eat for today. Teach someone to fish and they eat for a lifetime. The same is true of donating and giving money and helping. When you give somebody a handout or money or a gift of some sort, they benefit immediately, but then they're coming back the next day and the next day and the next day. I've seen this so many times, and I used to be guilty of this too. It was easy to write a check and donate money, and I found that every year I was writing the same checks or a little bit more to the same organizations, and the same people were coming back again and again and again for handouts. I see this with my mom all the time. She's an elderly lady, and every single charity on the planet approaches her. The problem with that is most of that, and most of us, are doing this incorrectly. Instead of just writing a check and handing out resources, we really need to be sharing our expertise and things that can benefit someone for the rest of their life. I have found that when I share skills, and I'll share a little story, like problem solving, fast decision making, setting priorities, core values, understanding themselves better so that they can add more value to the world, therefore earn more. But when I teach people the things that I've learned and that have been successful and helped me to create the life that I want, those are the people that learn and grow and earn and become independent and then pass that behavior on to their family, their friends, their circle of influence, and it has an incredibly powerful ripple effect. So when I give money or write a check, it has a little teeny effect. When I teach someone something and share a skill, especially a revenue generating skill, so they can have a way to earn for the rest of their life and be the example for other people, that has always had the best, biggest impact when it comes to any type of giving, right? Because we can give money or we can give our skills, our resources, etc. I learned this, not the hard way, but okay, you've done this. It's like we make mistakes until we figure out a better way of doing things. Or we keep doing things the same way until we have an epiphany and we realize, oh my gosh, there are other ways to think, there are other ways to do things. I was working with a young woman that I mentored early on named Kaylee, and every week, it was like every week, she would come back with the same challenges and the same problems. And I realized, oh my gosh, I am just band-aiding the problem by telling her what to do. I need to step back and teach her how to solve her own problems and become self-sufficient. And once I made that click in my brain and started to approach our relationship and things differently, everything changed. Instead of just giving her the answers, I taught her how to find the answers on her own, be a self-starter. Oh my gosh, good grief. And the same applies to when we donate. If we're just giving handouts, when what people really need is a hand up, we're missing the boat. We're not actually serving to the best of our ability to all that we're capable of. And so this was a really good reminder lesson for me today that, and I like to think I do a lot of this. I do a lot of sharing, a lot of teaching, a lot of, hey, this is a great tool or tip or trick or strategy to create what you want in your own life. Are you doing that? I've got some reflective questions today. I should probably grab these. I asked myself, am I contributing to economic empowerment? Am I helping to lift people up? Or am I just taking care of my own wealth? And the fastest, easiest, most efficient and effective way to do something is just to write a check and throw money at it. Now, some problems, some situations, that's the right thing. When it comes to making the world a better place and actually contributing to the world and other people's lives, it means being involved, being in community, helping other people, really helping them, because we want to be a part of the solution. We want to see that ripple effect throughout our lifetime and throughout the world. Because if all of us just do a little thing every day to make the world a better place, guess what happens? Pretty soon, the world's a freaking better place because we've intentionally made it so. So, our action item today, what am I going to challenge you to do? Can you guess? I bet you can guess. I challenge you to not just write a check for something today. I challenge you to teach one person in your circle of influence, one person you come in contact with, one stranger, your granddaughters. I teach my granddaughters things all the time because it reinforces the learning for me, and they might not use it for 20 or 30 years, but I know that it's planting a seed that will have an impact on them for the rest of their life. So that's our action item today. Teach someone one thing that's worked for you, because if it's worked for you and you're in a position that they want to and they look up to you, instead of giving them a handout, you're giving them a hand up. You're giving them those memes where you see people climbing a ladder and then they turn around and they grab the hand of the person behind them. That is the image I like to have in my head whenever I am sharing anything or teaching anything or donating or doing things to have a ripple effect in the world. All right, that's it. If I can help you in any way, if you've got any questions, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, do this today. It's super easy. You can just do it as you go about your daily life. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.